Good afternoon. The Secretary General will start by wrapping up today's sessions, and then he'll be happy to take your questions. Secretary General.
Good afternoon. We've just had a very productive meeting on Afghanistan with the foreign ministers of the 50 ISAF countries and the Afghan Foreign Minister Rassoul. We discussed how to make sure the handover of security responsibility to the Afghan forces continues to make steady progress, and how to make sure that Afghan forces receive the support they need once they have taken full responsibility for their country's security at the end of 2014. To that end, we are already planning a new mission to train, advise and assist Afghan security forces after 2014. And as part of the international community, we will contribute to the funding of those forces. At the Chicago summit in May, we committed to play our part in developing effective funding mechanisms for the Afghan forces. For its part, the Afghan government committed to taking on an increasingly large share of the funding as the Afghan economy and its own resources grow. Today, 52 nations reaffirmed these mutual commitments. And we took a step forward in this regard by agreeing to develop further a funding mechanism which will complement the broader international efforts within a robust accountability framework. Today we also had a good meeting of the NATO-Georgia Commission. We welcomed Minister Panikidze to her first session in this format, and we thanked her and Georgia for their outstanding contribution to our mission in Afghanistan and for their continued commitment to Euro-Atlantic integration. Georgia's commitment to NATO is solid, and NATO's commitment to Georgia remains just as solid. Today, NATO ministers reconfirmed the decision taken at the Bucharest summit in 2008 that Georgia will become a member of the alliance. And to this end, NATO will continue to support and assist Georgia's reform efforts through the NATO-Georgia Commission. We reconfirmed NATO's unwavering support for Georgia's territorial integrity and sovereignty within its internationally recognized borders. And we welcomed and encouraged Georgia's efforts towards peaceful conflict resolution to enhance security in its region and to reach out to the South Ossetia and Abkhazia regions of Georgia. The challenge now is to maintain momentum, to ensure that Georgia stays on the path of democratic reforms. We recognize Georgia's strong reform record, but we also recognize that there is still more work to be done, especially with respect to reforming the judiciary and strengthening the rule of law and media freedom and transparency. NATO is determined to support that process. Our dialogue and cooperation will continue, and we will develop them further within the NATO-Georgia Commission. So we look forward to a still stronger and closer relationship in 2013 and beyond. And with that, I'm ready to take your questions.